Hello, YouTube. Yeah, it's been a while. Far, far, far too long. However, I took myself off into self-imposed exile.
Well, look who it is, everybody. The Welsh rat is back. I suppose that since he's been slinking around in the shadows ever since he got exposed, he thinks it's safe to re-emerge. And we're off to the races already with the first lie of the day. No, Dan, you did not take yourself into self-imposed exile. You ran away and hid like a coward after all of your wrongdoings were exposed, like the coward you are. That is what happened.
And not for the reasons you all think. And if any of you are here thinking I'm going to badmouth my former co-hosts, yeah, you're shit out of luck. That's not happening. Not doing it. Not getting involved. So, afraid not.
Well, how fucking magnanimous of you, Dan, that you're not going to smear your former co-hosts, who did nothing wrong and played no part in any of your schemes, and when you disappeared and slinked off to hide in whatever hole you've been hiding in, they took dog's abuse on your behalf. You have no grounds to talk shit about your former colleagues. In fact, you should be apologising to them on bended knee for the hell you have put them through.
Now, there were some parts that I need to apologise for.
More than just some apologies, you owe, mate.
Did I give everyone a false address? Yes, I did. I don't trust people easily. I did not trust anyone. So, yep.
Oh, fuck right off with that bollocks, mate. Everybody knows that that is not the reason why you lied about living in a castle. That is pathetic. You didn't do it because you just didn't trust anybody. You did it to make yourself seem rich and more important than you were, so that it would help to lend credibility to the grift that you were pulling on your own, unassuming viewers. Don't try to play this off as some kind of trust issue, you fuckwit.
Did Irish Demon actually turn up at my home? No, he did not. Turned up at somewhere I spend a lot of time, but not my home. Afraid not.
Is that so, Dan? Then perhaps you could clarify a couple of quick points for us. Why, if the place that Irish Demon turned up to on that live stream was not in fact your home, first a Amazon delivery driver arrived with a package for you in the course of that live stream, and secondly, why an elderly, unassuming neighbour of yours confirmed to Irish Demon that you did indeed live there.
Believe me, don't believe me, don't care.
We don't. Don't worry about that.
The reason I disappeared wasn't to do with anything that happened on YouTube.
Well, that's absolute bollocks.
It was to do with what was going on Facebook.
So here's where we're going to get into the crux of this. Why Dan feels like it's safe now to slink out of whatever hole he's been hiding in is because Irish Demon, who exposed him, has gotten himself into some trouble lately. Irish Demon's gotten himself into some trouble for some pretty heinous shit, I'm not gonna lie, but it's got nothing to do with Dan, and it's absolutely no vindication for Dan whatsoever, despite what he wants to make you believe.
By now, who I know for sure to be Irish Demon, to people I knew in real life. From this account. Some of you may be familiar with it now. That was sent to an ex-partner of mine. I'm going to get this to resize. As it's too big. This is the kind of message that was being sent to people. This was sent to the disabled mother of my ex-partner. And it was rather hurtful to her because it really upset her.
So first of all, please allow me to apologise for all of the dead air there that was going along with the hot air that Dan was frigging spewing out of his backside. But you notice how he never said that it upset her because it wasn't true there.
Upset her. Especially the part about the history of aggression towards women according to other ex-girlfriends. Yeah. No, I don't.
Dan's MO is to play these slippery little word semantics games. So what he's trying to claim here is that Irish Demon just made this allegation up. He did not. There is at least one ex that has accused you of such behaviours. Whether or not those claims of inappropriate behaviour are true or not is immaterial to this point. The fact is that according to at least one ex-girlfriend, yes, they accused you of that behaviour.
Irish Demon liked to go around and tell people that I was sexually assaulting people. Unfortunately for him, all that resulted in was said people contacting me and saying, "Have you seen this crap?"
Please take note of the fact that he's not pulling up a screenshot of anybody sending him a message saying, "Look at this crap."
But until the last few days, I had no way to actually prove it was him.
Well, geez, then aren't you slow? Because he said in the expose pieces he did on you that he had used a fake account on Facebook to get some info on you.
People can believe what they want or not. I don't care. That's not what I'm here for. I'm not here for forgiveness. I told you guys a lie.
This slippery little motherfucker thinking that the Kimnall Hall lie is the only thing that he has to apologise for whilst trying to ignore all the other shit. And we will get to that in a moment.
I told you guys a lie. I have for months been trying to find a way to absolutely link the Shirley Boland account to Irish Demon. Up until the last couple of days, I couldn't. Now I can.
So now you're claiming that the reason that you've been AWOL this whole time is because you were looking for a way to absolutely link the Shirley Boland account to Irish Demon. Now, if this was true, and it's not, I would like to congratulate you on spending months since last May achieving exactly nothing until Shiz connected the accounts just days ago.
The stuff about the food bank theft and stuff that Irish Demon put out, which is half the story, I've never denied. Everyone on the panel knew about it. Everyone knew what the charges were. It's something I talked about on numerous live streams and on other people's live streams. Never, ever denied it. I don't care.
He's lying again. None of his panel members can recall a time that he mentioned it on the show, and the two people that he claimed whose shows he went on to speak about his conviction, Irish Demon and The Plot Hole, both say that at no point did he address his convictions on their show. Also, Dan, there's another problem. You have repeatedly stated that the conviction for fraud was overturned, and you have never and still haven't shown evidence for this.
People can think whatever they like of me. I don't care. You want to hate me? Hate me. Want to think I'm the most evil thing on the planet? Do so. Want to think I stole from everybody? Do so. But I would remind you of this. There was zero evidence of anything presented to you guys, except for someone who claimed to be my brother, who is not my brother. Sorry, nope, try again. I know who he is, and I can quite happily tell you right now, he and I have never even resided in the same house, let alone be brothers.
This is another time he's trying to pull the wool over everybody's eyes with his little semantics words tricks. Technically, and only technically, he's telling the truth. It wasn't your brother, Dan. It was your step-brother. And your father didn't marry and remarry until you were an adult and moved out of the house. So of course you and your stepbrother never shared a house at any point in time, did they? He's still your stepbrother. He still knows you in real life and can be a source for your conduct. You can bloviate and try to gain some sympathy by people thinking you're the most evil person alive, which is ridiculous, Dan, but people want answers. You still refuse to answer any questions about your military service. Was it falsified or was it not? People who donated money to your fundraisers have requested proof that the money went where you claimed it was being donated to. You have still not provided any. The questions about whether or not your conviction was overturned. You still have provided no proof of this. These are just some of the questions that remain outstanding, Dan, and you feel that it's safe to make your return now that Irish Demon is gone. But I am still here, and these questions, and me, are not going anywhere.